Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal. E120, a 1968 S Bank of America original wrapped roll. Hey, Frostbite, how are you doing today? Welcome. We will wait for a couple of people to get in here, and we will get things going. Hope everybody is ready to start their weekend. Go ahead and pull a chip. The giveaway is going to be a $5 gift or a $5 credit towards the next reveals. Coin number 7 should be an easy one. Good, good. Maybe we'll find something good. But yeah, if you ever miss and you think about it, just send me an email. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you today? I'm going to open this roll up and get things ready. All right, well, send me an email on Sunday or Saturday, or I just kind of got to hear from you every week, because we did do that one time where we had people just getting in, and it kind of made it not fair for a bunch of people that by the end we had like 6 spots in each roll, and it just wasn't really working well. Hey, Cap Morgan, Taco John. So, like, if you send me an email today, say I'm going to be working Monday, you're good to go. All right, sounds good, Cap Morgan. Well, we get things going here then. And coin number 1 is for Jordan. 68S roll. There's a couple double die obverses. Let me get my cheat sheet up, which of course is copper coins. I don't think there's any double die reverses. John Wexler might have some listed. Got double die obverses. Looks like 9 of them. And then we've got 4 RPMs. Oh, no worries, no worries. The good double die obverse is right on trust. You really see it good. Probably look at about the first 10 reverses. Finally got my pool pump fixed. What a pain in the butt. Oh, yeah, I was there for part of the time. But I was reading on how to rewire my pool pump. It ended up the old timer, the capacitor went bad or something. So I couldn't get my 220 through. It was to the timer, but it wouldn't go to the back side of the timer. So I had to bypass the timer because I went to variable speed, so it has a timer in the pump anyway. So I read on that and had anxiety all night. I did watch, like I say, about the first, up to the 1909 coin. Nice little die clash right there. Tried to polish it out real good, too. You can see it in the top of the memorial there. Coin number 3. Goes to Ant. Yeah, the double die obverses that you see in 68S, you usually can see real good in the R and in the S. Hey, Brian, how are you? Carl, welcome. Crispy, hope everybody's doing well. You're not seeing... Oh. All right, yeah, darn. How's that? And we can do this. I forgot. All right, you got it now? All right, good. So anyways, as I was saying, you can really see the doubling in the RUS on the double die obverses. Got a bank wrap 69S roll I'm going to do next week. I don't know what the other rolls are going to be yet, but I just got a hold of that. A Batdorf style roll, of course. Whatnot on Sunday. All right. I haven't talked to Chuck today. But that's good to know. Coin number 5 goes to Jim. Oh, what did I do? Did that again. Gotta watch that. Yeah. They seem to do pretty good. And he lives pretty close to Chuck, so it makes it easy. Coin number 6 goes to Deanne. There is another double die. I think there might even be 2 of them that are the bar L's. Yeah, he has. Coin number 7. is for Sirig, and Sirig wins the giveaway. Let me write my little note down. Congratulations, Sirig. Was Chuck's voice better last night? Did he make it through the whole thing, or? He sounded okay at the beginning. Seen this die pair before. Machine doubling across the reverse. Ah, he was at the wheat draw. All right. Oh, yes. Because I watched half the wheat draw. I just was watching it on my TV, so I wasn't in chat. Next coin is for Mark. Yeah, a lot of times I'm actually there watching. I'm just not talking because I'll be watching on TV. Chuck does better late at night. I tend to be sleeping by 9:30 every night, so I'm winding down right when he gets going. Coin number 9 is for Taco John. I will be doing the 60D small date roll probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, followed by the 55S roll. And then the 44P roll will be done on Sunday. And then, of course, the 60D large date roll I'll do before the next reveal show. But boy, it was good to get the filter running on the pool. I just got it going before it turned into soup. Almost had pea soup for, and that would have took days to clear up. But I swept it and did all that, and it's looking okay. It's a little cloudy, but it's white. It's not green, which is good. That's what I've been doing the last 2 days. He did a Whatnot show last night, I believe. Yeah, I think he's going to try and do Whatnot auctions on Thursday and Sunday, and then his Tuesday night auction on YouTube. I do know that he has some reveals to do. I'm not sure of his schedule on them. Coin number 11 is for Carl. I planned on doing mine before today, except nature took its course and handed me bad luck, so I had to take care of that. It'll come in threes. I had a hot water tank blow up. Pool filter went bad. Dishwasher is bad. So that's that. So that's hopefully the bad things come in three. That's it for me for a while, hopefully. Thought this was the roll that I found a double die in 1mm4 in. It was a Bank of America roll, but it must not have been this batch or this roll. We haven't hit one yet. I will be looking at it under the loop again in the morning. Hey Otis, how are you? Glad you could join us. Coin 14 goes to Ant. So anybody got any big plans going for the weekend? Golf, barbecue, hunting coins? I am going to try and sort some coins and go through and sort a couple more boxes of rolls so I got labels on the boxes so I know what's in them. Coin 15 goes to Callie. That's my plan for tonight anyways. Coin number 16 goes to Parvis. A lot of you have packages on the way, and a couple of you will probably have packages on the way tomorrow. They're almost all done. Of course, the biggest ones do go last, and you know who you are. But they're almost all packaged and done. I'm just sorting and recounting and double checking everything now. Next coin is for Carl. These are some pretty decent coins as far as quality goes. I do kind of want to start doing some shorts where I'll feature like, well, let's say a 1968S 1D06. What the diagnostics would be and where the marker's at and stuff like that. Maybe a 2-minute video on something like that. You think that would be helpful for you guys? And we might do a viewer's choice roll again this upcoming week. I might do those every other week where you guys pick a roll or a date to do. We did 72 already though, so there can't be 72 every week. Coin 19 goes to Jordan. Yeah, my reveals Monday. It depends. I'm supposed to have a box of rolls coming either today or tomorrow. Hopefully they make it intact. The guy sent over 100 rolls in a box, and he's not notorious for stellar shipping practices. That supposedly changing, Carl. I mean, as long as it's the same seller, but now they have something. When I logged on yesterday, it had a pop-up that said that they're combining shipping charges and blah, blah, blah. So that, I mean, check it out, I guess would be my, obviously buyer beware. But I have heard that they've changed their shipping practices over the last week and are combining shipping for stuff. Coin 22 goes to Taco John. They're kind of following the lead of a website called Poshmark, like with the included shipping and the way they auction items off. I mean, Poshmark is different, but the way they handle the shipping is very much like that, and so they're changing to their own ways, I think. You know, like every other site, when Poshmark came out, it was to sell used clothes on. And all of a sudden, people are selling cars and coins and everything else on Poshmark. Same as Etsy. Etsy was meant for crafters, and then all of a sudden, they have everything on there. Coin 24 goes to Mickey. Now, I do got to say, I wouldn't recommend buying coins from Etsy or Poshmark because most of them are the, 69 machine doubling for $10,000. At least the last time I looked, it was like that. Coin 25, halfway mark of the roll, goes to Mark Thomas. But I have bought one thing on Whatnot. So I guess I'm kind of there with you. I'm not real gung-ho on the platform in general, but a lot of people love it, and that's what counts. As long as you do stuff multi-platform, I guess it's a good outlet. All right, let me wrap the first half of this roll up. And coin 26 goes to Josie. Hey, Mickey, how are you doing? How's everything going? Coin 27 goes to Doug. That's good to hear. Heard you and Chuck had a fun Whatnot last night. I was there for about the first 4 or 5 coins. It happens. Coin 29 goes to Stonecutter. So looking so far, no varieties in this roll. You gotta look to find them, though. Yeah, I gotta sort through the rolls I got. One of these days I might sell some rolls. I'm getting so many of them. Coin number 30 goes to Carl. I think you got a roll coming from me, Carl, from a giveaway. Hey, you sound okay, Mickey. I mean, I don't notice you doing anything wrong. It's probably just being self-conscious more than anything. I know that I used to be in raised tropical fish, and I hated public speaking. This is easier than public speaking, but people used to kind of set me up, and then let me run once I got started. They would say, "Oh, it's going to be a round table, this and this and this," and once that started, I was fine. But this, the first one I did, I was nervous, but I haven't been nervous since. I'm actually really comfortable doing it. My only thing I wish is that every roll had varieties in it, because that makes it even easier than when you're going through a roll and it doesn't have anything in it. Yeah, really? What kind of tropical fish do you do, Otis? I used to raise killifish. Had about 150 tanks. Did South American cichlids and plecos and catfish for a while too. But usually I was just a killifish guy. But when I moved to Florida, I just never set it back up again. I probably should have, but it's a lot of work and I'm getting old. Coin 34 goes to Ant. Hey Ant, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Tomorrow when I get on, it'll probably be closer to 1 o'clock. 7 was Sireg. Next coin is for Parvis. Angels, plecos, those cherry shrimp are pretty neat. I used to actually have some of those too. I didn't work with them, but you know, they kind of just do their own thing. And I did, of course, I did angelfish a long time ago in the Cory. I did a lot of plecos and Corys. More Corys than plecos, I would say. Yeah, I just did the common ram's horn because I used them as fry bin cleaners. Next coin is for Paul. And I know I raised paradise fish for a while, and they love eating snails. You can train them to eat them right out of the shell. So I do miss that hobby, but I don't miss the work that was involved because it was, I mean, I literally had a lot of tanks and a lot of water to change. Coin 37 goes to Carl. I haven't had fish for over 10 years now. But I've probably collectively got about 25 years of fish experience. Used to travel the country and do those conventions and stuff like that too. Coin 38 goes to Jordan. Seen this die a few times. I would say that coins are easier. 6 tanks. That's probably the perfect amount. I just seem to always jump into my hobbies with both feet. And then I hoard and have to have all, you know, all sorts of stuff. Well, that looks like an RPM, but it is not. That's part of the punch that you see right here. This is definitely the first one of this die pair that we've seen. Hey, Papa Giorgio, how are you today? Coin 40 goes to Jim Fletcher. Yeah, it did, didn't it? That's like the little support they have on the punch. Definitely happy Friday. It you know, when I got up this morning, I should say when I got up at 1:30 this morning, I was questioning how happy my day was going to be, but it went a lot easier than I had expected. I'm not a big electrical guru, but it was pretty easy once I read the schematic and what I was actually doing. It's amazing how that actually helps reading the directions. Well, that's my normal time is like 4:30. But I had anxiety yesterday about the darn pool because it had been like 4 or 5. It had been 6 days since the filter ran. And any of you that have had a pool know that that's a recipe for let's just call it green jello. And your pool gets like that, it's not good. You got to go buy special algicide and a bunch of chlorine. Cool. You must be in the northern hemisphere then, or north in the northern hemisphere. In Florida, our pool runs all year. I do like this new pump I got, though. It's a variable speed, and it's really quiet. I mean, it's like silent quiet. So I should sleep good tonight, and I know I will. I haven't slept good in about 3 days now. But now I got to catch up on my yard work because I've been neglecting that to work on the pool. And of course, any of you that have lived in Florida in the summertime know that you got to cut your grass about every 3 days for the next month. Then it slows down a little bit. I need to just suck it up and buy a rider, but that's going to be a while, I'm afraid. Coin 45 goes to Doug. Yeah, my big thing with the wiring was doing it to where if we ever decide to sell our house and move or anything like that, the city doesn't come in for their certificate of occupancy and say that isn't up to code or whatever. So now it's up to code and it'll be okay. Yeah, you've had some funky weather. I know my mother-in-law said they've had some funky weather with storms. I think Carl has too. Storms and a lot of rain. I mean, we get lots of rain all summer. That's what my friend in Michigan says where I used to live. He says it's cool and dry. Dry enough to where he's been out on his boat maybe 1 or 2 times and that's it. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of rain. I don't think we've had like you have. And I think by the time that passes, you'll be just in time. You're going to get a tropical low that's that tropical storm right now. I think it's supposed to head right for North Carolina. But it won't be a tropical storm when it gets there. It'll just be a little tropical low. Die crack over VDB. All right, this is the same. I didn't notice. Yeah. It's that time of year, though. I'm just praying through. We make it through this hurricane season without any big storms. I mean, my house isn't even totally fixed from last year's hurricanes. It's still waiting on stuff. Most of the important stuff is done, but still got the fence to finish, pool cage, the pool surface by the filter has to be repaired, fascia boards, soffits, and that's it, I believe, for the outside. Oh, and gutters. But I'm in a waiting mode now. You're just waiting for the contractors to catch up. But we'll get her done. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully we get it done before we get more damage. And usually I've been here 10 years, and that's really only the fourth storm, and that was by far the worst storm. Worst storm ever. I've been in other parts of Florida and went through the hurricanes, and they weren't terrible. That one was pretty terrible. Yeah, I'm going to try. You just kind of got to go with the flow with the contractors that are going to do the work. If they come 2 days before the storm, they're here 2 days before the storm. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will be doing that roll tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I thought I had them here. I can get this ready and just put this right down there because I got everything done. I did that in the middle of the night last night with the flips. But I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will see everybody about 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. And I hope you all have a great day, and I hope your weekend's great. I'll talk to you later. Bye.